Members, please take your seat. Ms. Lawhead, will you please call the next person for public testimony?
Barbara Dowdle. And if we have Liliana Sand.
I want to thank you for being here today. Please state your name for the record and begin your testimony.
Thank you. My name is Barbara McDowell Dowdle. I'm a retired teacher, retired from A. Philip Randolph Career Tech High School. One time, State Representative and Pennsylvania Cabinet Secretary John White told PFT members, every day in every school, something good happens. This remains true in the 3 privileged schools with fully resourced, professionally staffed libraries, true in the 200-plus schools without, and especially true in the under-resourced schools currently on the secret hit list of the Secret Facilities Review Group. Once announced, communities facing loss will have no time to fight back. The process here directly mirrors nationwide strategies to close schools, claiming seeking equity or cost savings, as reported in one session at the recent Network for Public Education in Columbus, Ohio. The board hires consultants to do utilization study packed with euphemisms. Right sizing is a favorite for closing neighborhood schools. Real motive, developers want to get their hands on school buildings. See Bach in Germantown. Board launches Superintendent's Facilities Task Force early in 1 year to give recommendations to the board to a set date, with plans to ram through closures soon after. Factors leading to this situation: desegregation, redlining, white flight, disinvestment, privatization, and gentrification. Research confirms that majority Black schools are more likely to close. No more profound evidence of disinvestment than the relentless closure of our school libraries. Let us seize the moment, reject the Trump-Musk-Doge strategies of secrecy, shock, and awe, implement the work of Parcel, our Director of Library Services, and the PFT contract proposals and pending legislation in Harrisburg. Direct the first cohort of new librarians to the schools on the secret hit list. Pause school closures, engage communities, plan for growth, do not sell school buildings. Strongly recommend that council rotate assignment of at least 1 staff member to attend Board of Education meetings and report back to council. This will provide much of the information you were seeking yesterday when questioning Board President Streeter and Superintendent Dr. Watlington. Please read my cousin Iris Rotberg's article on the myths of test score comparisons, and join Power Interfaith in Harrisburg on May 13th to speak to legislators and rally on the Capitol steps. I am also a member of the Alliance for Philadelphia Public Schools. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. My name is Liliana Sand. I am a student at Central High School, as I hope is obvious by my t-shirt. And for the past few years, I've been a member of our robotics team. These opportunities have absolutely 100% changed my life. I've become a leader, an engineer, and next year I'm going to be studying my dream career at my dream school. And I would not have been able to do that without robotics.
What's your dream school?
What was that?
What's your dream school?
The Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Okay.
I wanted to go there.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do want to acknowledge in City Council, we have 2 doctors.
Do you really?
On
Do you
part of
really?
City Council.
Oh my
Dr.
goodness.
Councilmember Nina Ma and Dr.
We've
Councilmember Anthony
We've met.
Phillipson.
We've gotten the introduction. I appreciate it.
Awesome,
Yes.
awesome.
I've wanted to be an astronaut since I was 5 years old, and I'm
Okay.
going for astro engineering. So
Awesome,
I just want to build rockets. That's it.
Okay, all right.
But
Just don't fly with Elon Musk, that's all.
hey, no, don't worry. Trust me. My team and I, Beyond Central, we work to make sure that every student has access to the opportunities that I've been given. The access to be able to go to your dream school, to follow your dreams in the way that I have absolutely been able to do, shouldn't just be restricted to Central High School. And we fully trust in that belief. Over the course of my high school career, we've started and supported 140 robotics teams across the city, giving thousands of students coming from every single one of the districts that you represent the opportunity to participate. Last year, as some of you hopefully know by the billboard, Central won the first Robotics World Championship. Thank you. That's competing against 600 teams from around the world out of the 3,800 that exist in total. And we were competing against some of the best, most resourced teams in the country. And we showed them the Philly spirit. Philly loves an underdog, and we won. But coming back from Houston, we were told that the city, or that the School District of Philadelphia was cutting all funding for extracurriculars, including our team and the 140 teams across the city that we had worked really hard to create. Many of these teams didn't survive that cut, and we're back to basically where we started just a few years ago. So we began showing up at the Board of Education meetings and asking the district to restore the funding that had been lost. After a couple of months, the superintendent announced that they were restoring $1.2 million for this year and $1.8 million for next year. We were told that, we were told that our voices mattered and our advocacy gets things done. On Monday, I saw the fiscal year 2026 proposed budget, which includes a 22% decrease in funding for extracurriculars. That's about $1.3 million, which is what we gained through advocacy and then some. This time, most of the money is coming out of funding for extracurricular pay for teachers, which means that most of our teams won't have coaches. This is the second time in a single year that the district has cut this money without warning. I should absolutely be focusing on school right now. I rushed here on SEPTA directly from an AP exam. I also don't really know how all of this works. I will be completely honest. I don't know who makes the decisions or what decisions and who influences what, but I don't know what else to do. I fully believe that extracurriculars are essential in building the students and the culture that we all want for the city. And I just want to stop this pattern. It's unsustainable. We've proven that when given access, there is demand for these programs. We've shown the profound impact that extracurriculars can have on students' lives, including my own. And we've seen how the attention of district and city officials can change access drastically. Please, please help me make sure that no other student has to be in my shoes and fight this fight again. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I just want to say that your voice does matter, and we thank you for taking time and really just showing up and speaking truth to power. So I do have some members that do want to comment. We just want to say thank you for your leadership. I want to thank you for mentioning one of my mentors, John White Jr., and so thank you for keeping his legacy alive in terms of his public leadership to the city of Philadelphia from the work that he has done as a public servant. Just want to say thank you. With that being said, the chair recognizes Chairman of Education, Councilman Isaiah Thomas, and then Councilmember Jamie Gauthier, then Councilmember Rue Landau.
Thank you so much for your testimony. It's truly inspiring, and it means a lot. I want you to know that when you all did your advocacy-based initiatives to fight for the program that you're talking about, especially the robotics program, it landed on the elected officials. It landed on the education committee, so you can hear some of my colleagues who are in the education committee. Your advocacy became the talk of the group text. We got those things too, right? And because of your advocacy, it inspired us to step up our advocacy, and that's why together we were able to see those funds restored for that program. So when you come down to City Hall after testing, my son is testing today as well too. So when you come down to City Hall after testing and you provide testimony like this, know that it resonates with all of us because it doesn't happen often. But the most important thing I want you to know is that you can be the change you want to see. You and your voice alone is enough to make a difference. And when you hear us telling you that, know that we're not just saying it. All of us are ready to get out of here, right? But we don't mind taking a couple extra minutes just to not only give you your flowers, but also to make sure that every young person who hears this after you, all of your friends and all of the people you end up teaching, mentoring, and inspiring, that they understand that this does matter and advocacy does matter. So thank you so much. And congratulations to that amazing robotics program.
Thank you so
You put a
much.
lot of pressure on them. Make sure y'all keep bringing home the gold and representing
Oh, we'll
Philadelphia.
keep on getting those trophies, don't worry.
I know you will. Thank you. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you so much. It really does mean, it makes such a huge difference in our lives. If every student could have the opportunities that I have had, we would have an incredible, an even better city. And it really does, it changes lives. So we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Jamie Gautier.
Thank you, Council President. Liliana, we talked earlier. I want to thank you for being here and thank you for your efforts. I am a proud Central graduate, 255. And you said in your comments that you didn't know how these things work. You didn't know how it happens. This is how it happens, right? As our chair of education mentioned, we heard your advocacy. And when we, recognized what was going on, we took up that mantle while you were still advocating, and it was due to that advocacy that we got a win. But you make a good point that the win can't be for 1 year, right? Students don't just need extracurricular activities for 1 year. They need all the time to be able to learn and explore through arts and music and extracurriculars outside of the classroom. And the thing that I love most about the Central Robotics Program, which we honored here in this chamber, the thing that I love most is that it's for the whole city. I love how you all are approaching equity and making sure that so many students across the city get access to what you have access to. And I think a decision not to include this in the budget is what they call, I think, penny wise and pound foolish. $1 million is a drop in the bucket of a several billion-dollar budget, and we need to make sure that extracurriculars are funded and included, and you will have our support for that this year and every year. So thank you so much for being here, because this is how it happens, and we wish you the best, and we are so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Councilwoman. I appreciate it so much.
Chair recognizes Councilman Rulandell.
Thank you so much. Absolutely brilliant testimony, and I agree. This is how you make it happen. Two particular points I want to bring up right now. One is, you are graduating.
I
You
know.
did not have to come here. Thank you so much for thinking about the juniors, the sophomores, the freshmen, the middle schoolers, and the little kids who are going to come after you. You're making sure you're here to advocate that these programs exist for the future so that all of the kids get access to it. And that is so extra special about you. And then the second thing is that I really appreciate how you're highlighting what we heard all morning here today, is that we cannot continue having these arguments and these fights every year. It doesn't make any sense. We need consistency. We need to know what are the core things we need in a school and in a classroom. Let's fund it. Let's make it predictable. Let's fund it for the future. And that way, you guys get to go do what you need to do best. You need to learn, you need to study. You thankfully are picking up all of these extracurriculars and then making Philly proud by going off to MIT. My gosh, that's unbelievable.
Thank you.
Well, we do have one request for you, not only that you pass this down and tell folks how you came here today to talk to us and how they have to keep fighting the fight. But we're very greedy here in Philadelphia, and we want you moving back after college, okay? That's it. We want you back here in Philadelphia. Best of luck to you. So happy for you, and can't wait to see all that your
I
future holds.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your testimony. Go ahead.
I would
young
say
lady.
that we also saved the robotics teacher at Girls High last year. And so,
Okay,
Indeed, you did.
the students did.
awesome. We have one more council member, Councilmember Dr. Nina Ahmad.
Thank you, Council President. So good to see you again. I echo everything my colleagues have said. I wanted to ask how Leonardo da Vinci is doing and who is going to take care of that robot. I saw it in action when I was there, congratulating you on your win. So that was one question. The second one is, how do we take what you have in Central and the group you had, and invite more people to actually see value and interest? I would love for you, the graduating class who was so instrumental in this win, to leave behind some kind of a blueprint for us to say what things we should be doing in other schools to pique people's interest.
Absolutely.
So I so appreciate you and all of you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so good to see you again. Leonardo da Vinci is being used as a teaching tool for all of the kids to come. So they rewired it, redesigned it, and that's what we do every year. And I invite every single one of you to come up to Central. We love having guests. We love showing off what we love to do. You can drive a robot. Don't worry, you won't break it. And if you do, we'll fix it. It's more fun for us anyway. So please, please come anytime. We would love to have you and show you around. The thing with this program, the part about robotics and about these extracurriculars which make them so special, is that we're teaching students to be able to do the work in creating new programs. Part of our process is not only the students learn how to wire the robot again from last year, but they learn how to teach the next generation of students to do the same. And that's not only the new class that comes up from Central, that's all across the city. Part of our program is learning how to make an impact and mentor students from around the city. And that means that the motivation is there, the knowledge on how to both start but also sustain, to train teachers, to train students, to recruit. All of that is institutional. It just requires time. There are absolutely steps that can be taken to make sure that every school is more prepared to accept that. But what it really takes is consistency and time and the ability to build up those skills in a set of people so that they can teach those skills in somebody else.
Well, thank you, and that's really the value add to make sure that the budget takes account of all this, because the indirect impact of what
Yes.
you do is vast outside of just the direct impact. So thank you so much, and thank you, Council President.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you very much. Continue
so
to keep
much.
up the good work. Good job. Thank you. At this time, the chair recognizes Councilmember Gilmore Richardson for a motion of the public hearing and the meeting on the bills and resolutions before the committee today stand in recess until Friday, May the 2nd, 2025 at 11 a.m. in this room.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
It has been moved and properly seconded that the public hearing and meeting on the bills and resolutions before the committee today stand in recess until Friday, May the 2nd at 11 a.m. in room 400, City Hall. All those in favor will signify by saying aye. Those opposed, the ayes have it, and this motion carries. The committee will stand in recess until Friday, May the 2nd, 2025 at 11 a.m. Thank you very much, everyone, for your attendance.